Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Lou and the Habit of Guarding Me While I Work and Quote. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Every morning begins the same way in my small, lived-in room. The sunlight slips through the window, landing gently on the edge of my desk, warming the scattered papers, the half-finished coffee, and the keyboard that waits patiently for my hands. Before I even sit down, Lou has already taken his position. Lou is not a big dog. He is not trained as a guard dog, nor does he bark at strangers or bare his teeth at passing sounds. Yet every day, without fail, when I pull my chair closer to the desk and open my laptop, Lou walks over with slow confidence and sits beside me. Sometimes he curls up at my feet. Sometimes he sits upright, back straight, eyes half open, as if he is on duty. At first, I thought it was coincidence. Maybe the floor was cool. Maybe the desk cast a comfortable shadow. But days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. No matter the weather, no matter my mood, no matter how long I planned to work, Lou was always there. He never asked for attention. He never interrupted. He simply stayed. When I typed too fast, Lou's ears twitched. When I sighed too deeply, he looked up. When my shoulders slumped after staring at the screen for too long, Lou stood up, stretched, and gently nudged my leg with his nose, as if reminding me to breathe, to move, to stay human. There was something deeply comforting about his presence. The room felt less lonely. The work felt less heavy. Even on days when nothing went right, when ideas refused to come and deadlines pressed down on me, Lou sat quietly, offering the kind of support that required no words. He was not guarding the room. He was guarding me. Lou has his own rhythm, and over time, I began to notice how carefully it matched mine. When I leaned forward too long, he shifted closer. When my fingers froze above the keyboard, he yawned dramatically, as if saying, "It's okay to pause." When the clock crept toward evening and the light faded, Lou stood up and walked toward the door, glancing back at me once, gently reminding me that life existed beyond the screen. Sometimes, during video calls, Lou would quietly place his head on my knee. He never made noise, never demanded attention. His simple touch grounded me, pulled me back into the moment. Colleagues would ask, "Is that your dog?" And I would smile, suddenly softer, suddenly more myself. One afternoon, I was overwhelmed. The work was messy, my thoughts tangled, my heart heavy with worries that had nothing to do with the task in front of me. I rubbed my face with both hands and stayed still for a long time. Lou noticed immediately. He stood up, walked around my chair, and sat directly in front of me, blocking the screen completely. He looked up, eyes calm, tail gently sweeping the floor. It was impossible to ignore him. I laughed, despite myself. I leaned down and rested my forehead against his. In that quiet moment, I realized something important. Lou did not care about my productivity. He did not measure my worth by results or deadlines. To him, my value existed simply because I was there, breathing, alive, sharing space with him. From that day on, I stopped seeing Lou as just a companion during work hours. He became my silent teacher. Through his patience, he taught me balance. Through his consistency, he taught me loyalty. Through his quiet concern, he taught me empathy, for myself and for others. Lou's habit of sitting beside me while I work may seem small, but it carries a powerful lesson for modern life. In a world where humans are constantly rushing, multitasking, and measuring their worth by output, animals remind us of something deeply important. Presence matters more than performance. From Lou, we learn that support does not always need words. Sometimes, simply being there, calm, attentive, and patient, is enough to ease someone's burden. In our relationships with both people and animals, we should practice this quiet form of care. Listen without interrupting. Stay without demanding. Love without conditions. Lou also teaches us responsibility. Animals depend on us not only for food and shelter, but for emotional safety. When we choose to live alongside them, we accept a shared life, one where kindness, routine, and mutual respect create trust. In return, animals give us something rare, unconditional companionship. To apply this lesson in daily life, slow down. Take breaks. Pay attention to the silent needs around you, whether they belong to a pet, a loved one, or yourself. Treat animals as partners in life, not accessories. When humans and animals learn to truly live with each other, both sides become calmer, kinder, and more whole. Lou doesn't guard my work. He guards my humanity.